Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Knocks it into space. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player.
Vinicius Junior! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Diogo Dalot has it in a wide position. Shot, surely! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Shot could be on. Shot a goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Vinicius Junior brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Diogo Dalot. Now it's Pedro Neto. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ruben Dias. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a threatening ball. And here's Vinicius. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Goulet. Oh, well played. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Nicely spread. Now it's Pedro Neto. He is through here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Pedro Neto. He's gone for goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Valverde. Bellingham. Now it's... Can he finish? It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Valverde gets into a good position. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he has been fouled there. Bernardo Silva. And the two sides separated by the games. He's having a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Gonzalo Inacio. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. For Valverde. Goulet. Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Fran Garcia spots it and intercepts. Madrid have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's lost his man here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Diogo Dalot. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. He's picked his way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Rafael Leao. That is good strength. Mendes picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mendes made a surge from full-back. As it... And Bernardo Silva! That was mighty close. Bernardo Silva. Alexander-Arnold puts his foot on the gas. Arda Güler. Driving forward. Now it's Bellingham. And that's a chance for a shot! Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. And here's Valverde. Chance! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short, drives a big header! He will be livid with himself. Fran Garcia. And it's Arda Güler. Oh, that's well spotted. Bernardo Silva. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Ruben Diaz, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, and it's Vitinha. He's got away, and he's managed to get free. He's got tall. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. And he shoots! Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rafael Leao is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Vitinha, hang up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers. Good pressing, squeezing the play. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Howson. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... And it's been given... And the shot! And yes, it's there! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Vitinha, Diogo Dalot. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's got the beating of his man. Nice defence. And he's had a hit! Oh, that wasn't far away. Alexander-Arnold takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Oh, that was close. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. Portugal are level. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And yes, it's him again. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now he's going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Real chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, they can break here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Out to the left it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That has been cut short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Might be danger here. Vitinha. And Dallo. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide. Great chance! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Portugal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does...
Rafael Leao! Fran Garcia gets good distance on it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Goulet. Oh, what a ball! Over to the left. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Consist shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substituição em andamento.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's shifting through the gears here. Played back in. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Tries a shot! There's the shot! That has not gone well. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Caught offside that time. Gonzalo Inacio. And that will be the final act. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award.